5 years ago, I was drowning in credit card debt. $30,000 spread across 7 different cards. Minimum payments were killing me. Interest was piling up faster than I could pay it down. I was working overtime, stressed constantly, and every month I was falling deeper into the hole. I prayed. I cried. I felt like a slave. And then one day, I was reading my Bible, and I came across one verse that changed everything. One verse that gave me a strategy, a plan, and the courage to fight back. In 18 months, I was completely debt-free. And today, I'm going to show you that exact verse and the 5-step plan I used to destroy $30,000 in credit card debt. If you're trapped right now, this is your way out. Let me be real with you. Credit card debt is one of the most destructive financial traps in existence. It's designed to keep you enslaved. The minimum payment keeps you paying forever. The interest rates are criminal. And the psychological weight of knowing you owe that money crushes you every single day. I know because I lived it. I remember looking at my statements and feeling sick. $30,000. How did I get here? A little bit here for an emergency. A little bit there for something I thought I needed. And before I knew it, the debt was out of control. But here's what I discovered. The Bible already warned us about this. Thousands of years ago, God gave us the principle that would protect us from this trap. And when I finally understood it, everything changed. Not just my finances, my entire mindset, my entire approach to money. So let me show you the verse that set me free, and then I'll walk you through exactly how to apply it. Proverbs 22:7, the rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. Read that again. The borrower is slave to the lender, not servant, not employee, slave. That's the word God chose, because that's what debt does. It enslaves you. When I read that verse, it hit me like a punch in the chest. I wasn't free, I was a slave. Every dollar I earned wasn't really mine. It belonged to the credit card companies. They owned my future. They owned my paycheck. They owned me. And here's what broke me. I was serving God on Sundays, but serving Visa and MasterCard every other day of the week. I was praying for financial breakthrough while willingly staying in bondage. I was asking God to bless me while ignoring what He'd already told me to do. That verse woke me up, and I made a decision that day. I refused to be a slave. I refused to give another year of my life to these credit card companies. I'm getting out, no matter what it takes. And that decision changed everything, because once you decide you're done being a slave, you'll do whatever it takes to break free. Let me show you why credit cards are the modern version of slavery, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. First, they control your future. Every dollar you owe is a dollar of your future income that's already been sold. You're working today to pay for yesterday. You're not building wealth. You're paying for the past. Second, they extract interest. That's the price of your slavery. You borrowed $1,000, but you'll pay back $1,500. That extra $500, that's the cost of your chains. That's what you paid to be a slave. Third, they create stress and anxiety. You can't sleep at night because you know that bill is coming. You avoid checking your bank account. You feel guilty every time you swipe your card. That's not freedom. That's bondage. Fourth, they limit your options. Want to quit your toxic job? Can't. You have credit card payments. Want to start a business? Can't. You're too deep in debt. Want to give generously? Can't. You're barely surviving. Credit card debt steals your choices. And when you have no choices, you're not free. You're a slave. And here's the worst part. They make it feel normal. Everybody has credit card debt, right? Everybody carries a balance. So we accept it. We normalize it. We make peace with our slavery. But the Bible doesn't accept it. God calls it what it is, slavery, and He wants you free. So here's the exact 5-step plan I used to pay off $30,000 in 18 months. This is biblical, this is practical, and this works. Step 1. Stop borrowing immediately. Cut up the cards. Freeze them in ice. I don't care what you do, but stop using them. You cannot get out of a hole while you're still digging. Romans 13:8 says, "Let no debt remain outstanding except the continuing debt to love one another." That means stop creating new debt. Today, right now. Step 2. List every debt smallest to largest. Write down every credit card, the balance, the interest rate, the minimum payment. Get it all on paper. Look at it. Face it. This is your enemy, and you can't defeat an enemy you won't look at. Step 3. Attack the smallest debt first with everything you've got. This is called the debt snowball. Pay minimum on everything else, but throw every extra dollar at the smallest debt. Why? Because Proverbs 21:5 says the plans of the diligent lead to profit. You need quick wins to stay motivated. When that first card is paid off, you'll feel something shift. You'll realize you can do this. Step 4. Take that payment and attack the next debt. Once the first card is gone, take the money you were paying on it and add it to the payment on the next card. Now you're paying even more. The snowball is rolling, and it gets bigger with every debt you eliminate. Step 5. Never go back. Once you're free, protect your freedom like your life depends on it, because it does. Proverbs 22:30 says, "The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty." You've seen the danger. You felt the pain. Don't ever go back. That's the plan. 5 steps. It's simple, it's biblical, and it works. Let me tell you how it worked for me. When I started, I had $30,000 in credit card debt, 7 cards, interest rates between 18 and 24%, minimum payments totaling about $900 a month. I followed the plan exactly. First, I cut up every card, literally, with scissors. It felt amazing. Then I listed everything smallest to largest. My smallest debt was $1,200. My largest was $8,500. I worked overtime. I sold stuff I didn't need. I cut every expense I could, and I threw everything at that $1,200 card. In 2 months, it was gone. And when I made that final payment, I actually cried, because for the first time in years, I felt hope. Then I took that payment and attacked the next card. $2,200. 3 months later, gone. Then the next one. Then the next one. The momentum was real. Every time I paid off a card, I got stronger, more confident, more determined. My income didn't change dramatically. I didn't win the lottery. I didn't get a huge raise. I just worked the plan consistently, month after month, sacrificing, saying no to things I wanted, staying focused on freedom. And 18 months after I started, I made the final payment on the last card, $8,500. Gone. I was completely debt-free. $30,000 eliminated. I can't describe the feeling. It was like chains falling off, like a weight lifting off my chest. I could breathe again. I could dream again. I was free. And here's what's wild. Once I was debt-free, my life changed fast. I started saving. I started investing. I started building wealth. Because now every dollar I earned was mine. Not theirs. Mine. That's the power of freedom. Now I know what you're thinking. But what about emergencies? What if my car breaks down? What if I lose my job? Don't I need credit cards for that? No. You need an emergency fund. That's the biblical way. Proverbs 21:20 says, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." That means save. Build a cushion. Be prepared. Here's what you do. While you're paying off debt, save a small emergency fund. $1,000. Just enough to handle small emergencies without using credit cards. Once you're debt-free, build it to 3 to 6 months of expenses. And here's the key. Use cash or debit for everything. If you can't afford it with the money you have, you can't afford it. Period. That's the biblical standard. Luke 14:28 says, "Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it?" That means plan, budget. Only spend what you have. I know this is countercultural. I know the world says you need credit cards, but the world is broke. The world is enslaved to debt, and I'm not trying to live like the world. I'm trying to live like the Bible says. Free? You don't need credit cards. You need discipline. You need a plan. You need biblical wisdom, and when you have those things, you'll never be a slave again. So here's what I need you to do this week. This isn't theoretical. This is practical. This is your way out. First, write down Proverbs 22,007 on a card and put it where you'll see it every day. The borrower is slave to the lender. Let that truth sink in. Let it motivate you. Second, list every credit card debt you have. Everything. Get it all on paper. Face it. Third, stop using your credit cards today. Cut them up. Freeze them. Hide them. I don't care. Just stop digging. Fourth, make a plan to pay off the smallest debt first. How much extra can you throw at it every month? $50, $100, $500, whatever it is, commit to it. Fifth, start. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you have more money. Start now. Make the first extra payment this month. You can do this. I did it. Thousands of others have done it, and you can too, because the same God who wrote that verse is the same God who will give you the strength to apply it. If this message hit you, if you're ready to break free from credit card slavery, I need you to make a declaration. Write this in the comments. I refuse to be a slave to debt. I'm getting free. Write that. Say it out loud. Make it real. And then come back in 30 days and tell me how much debt you've paid off. We're going to celebrate every victory together. Share this video with someone trapped in credit card debt. They need to hear this. And subscribe to Biblical Wealth Code for more biblical financial truth that actually works. You're not a slave. You're a child of God, and it's time to live free. God bless you. Now go break those chains.